Hello, little friends. Welcome to Luny Tales, where every story is filled with wonder, kindness, and magical life lessons. Today we're going to meet a tiny sparrow named Sia, who learns that the greatest strength comes from believing in herself. Are you ready to join Sia on her magical adventure? Then let's begin. As the golden sun rose above a peaceful forest, its warm rays danced through the tall trees, filling the woods with light and life. Among the colorful blossoms lived a tiny sparrow named Sia. She had soft brown feathers, bright little eyes, and the sweetest singing voice in the whole forest. Every morning, Sia flew happily from tree to tree, greeting every animal she met. "Good morning, everyone," she chirped with a cheerful smile.
Good morning, my wonderful friends. Oh, what a beautiful day to sing and fly together.
The rabbits smiled back. The squirrels waved their tiny paws. Even the deer lifted their heads to greet their little friend. But not everyone enjoyed Sia's happiness. High on an old oak branch sat Coco, a proud black crow who loved making fun of others. He laughed loudly and called down, "Your voice is too soft." Then he sneered, "You'll never sing as beautifully as the nightingale. And you're far too small to matter." At first, Sia tried to ignore his words. She kept smiling. She kept singing. But as the days passed, Coco's hurtful words slowly settled deep inside her heart. Little by little, her cheerful songs became quieter. Until one morning, Sia didn't sing at all. She quietly flew away from the others and sat beside a calm little pond, staring sadly at her reflection. Just then a gentle voice spoke behind her. "My dear, why aren't you singing today?" Sia turned and saw Orin, the wise old owl. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Maybe Coco is right. Maybe my voice isn't special." Orin looked at her kindly and smiled. "My dear, never let someone else's opinion decide your worth." Sia looked up. "But what if they keep laughing at me?" The old owl gently spread his wings. "Then don't give them your silence. Give yourself your respect." Those words stayed in Sia's heart all day. That night, as she looked up at the bright stars shining above the forest, she quietly thought about everything Orin had said. The next morning, the forest welcomed another beautiful sunrise. This time, Sia stood a little taller. Her eyes sparkled with confidence. Just then, Coco flew down once again. "There you are," he laughed. "Ready to embarrass yourself again?" But something had changed. Sia smiled calmly. "I don't need everyone to like my voice. I like it, and that's enough." Then she took a deep breath and began to sing. Her beautiful song floated gently through the forest. Butterflies danced in the air. Flowers seemed to bloom brighter. Birds stopped to listen. One by one, the rabbits, squirrels, deer, and every little forest friend gathered beneath her tree. They smiled as Sia's joyful voice filled the forest once again. Coco looked around in surprise. No one was laughing. Everyone was listening. Slowly, he lowered his head. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "I tried to make you feel small because I wasn't happy with myself." Sia smiled with kindness. "I forgive you, but I'll never stop believing in myself again." From that day on, Sia sang every single morning, not to impress anyone, but because singing made her heart happy. And every time a young bird felt afraid to be themselves, Sia reminded them with a smile, "Believe in yourself first. Because when you respect yourself, the world learns to respect you too.
If you enjoyed this magical story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Looney Tales for more heartwarming adventures. See you in the